my cloud. Let's get going. Welcome to my palace. So for this class, you are going to need a chair. Chair yoga is great for people who find themselves sitting in chairs. Interestingly enough, we as teachers don't really sit in chairs that much all day long. And I know that now working from home, all of a sudden my lower back hurts, my hip hurts, lots of things going on that I usually don't have to deal with, that people with desk jobs kind of have to do. So my chair, notice, does not have any wheels on it. If you do have a wheeled chair, or if you have a chair that's on a slippery floor, you may want to put a mat underneath it. Safety first, go slow. Anything hurts, please feel free to stop. And there will be moments of more intensity and less intensity during the class. I will do my best to keep my very long limbs in frame and speak slowly so that you can follow along. Welcome, welcome. I hope this gives you a little bit of stress relief and grounding in an unprecedented time. 20 years of teaching, who knew that I could still be completely surprised? And yet here we are. So welcome, and let's get to it. Bring your hands to your knees, palms down, and straighten your spine. There's no hard and fast rules on form here, but if you can pull your back away from the chair and sit up nice and tall and roll your shoulders back, fantastic. Level off your chin to the floor. Take a nice deep breath in. And as you exhale, let your eyes float closed, or just focus on a spot on the ground. Take a nice deep breath in, fill up with air. And as you exhale, just sigh out the mouth and drop down right into yourself. It's interesting that this week we've been running the logistics of 1,000 different situations in our minds over and over, problems, future plans, what ifs. But right now we have the opportunity to pause and just pay attention to this one moment. And we can do that by focusing in on our breathing. So right now, no matter how you're sitting or where you're sitting, notice your feet against the ground beneath you. Notice the weight of your legs into the chair. The contact of the palms of your hands on your knees. The rise and fall of your chest as each breath passes. Notice if, without even wanting to, you're holding your shoulders up near your ears and then ease them down. Let that tension go. I invite you to use this next short chair yoga session to keep your focus on yourself, to laugh, to connect, to move your body, to enjoy. And with that in mind, take one more deep breath in. And as you exhale, sigh it out. As you sigh out, slowly open your eyes, come back into the room around you. And before we start, just some self-massage tips to help relieve tension. Take your peace sign fingers right here to the hinge of your jaw and just make slow circles forward, gentle pressure. Maybe open and close the jaw a few times. I am definitely a jaw clencher when I am stressed. I don't even realize I'm doing it. And this can contribute greatly to headaches, tension headaches. Now reverse the direction of that circle. And then take your peace sign fingers and then just give yourself a little bit of pressure right underneath your cheekbones, following the contours of your cheekbones right up into the corners of your eyes in little circles. Bring your hands behind your neck, and then taking your fingertips inward, pull the muscles of your neck apart as you lean your neck back into your hands. I know it's always better when someone else is massaging your neck, but this isn't bad. And then bring your right ear toward your right shoulder. Take your right hand over the side of your head. Give your head a little pressure, stretching the muscles in the side of the neck. And then extend your left arm out to the side, reaching through your left fingertips, opening your fingers wide, and then pointing your fingertips toward the ground, and then flexing your hand, fingertips toward the ceiling. Notice how that feels. Fingertips toward the ground, fingertips up toward the ceiling. We call this particular move stop in the name of love. And then as we bring our fingertips down, I call it put a ring on it. Come all the way back to center. Left ear to the left shoulder, feeling the stretch on the other side of the neck. Bring your left hand up and overhead, giving the side of your head a little extra pressure, feeling the side of your neck stretch. And extending your right arm out to the side, reaching through your right fingertips, lowering your fingertips toward the ground, put a ring on it, and then stop in the name of love, fingertips toward the ceiling, fingertips toward the ground, toward the ceiling, one more toward the ground, and one more toward the ceiling. Come back to center. Now this next one is going to seem a little weird, but I promise it works miracles for relieving neck tension. Interlace all 10 fingers behind your head, elbows wide. Press your head back into your hands and your hands forward into your head, creating overpressure. And then hold this contraction for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take all 10 fingers now to your forehead, and this is the kind of weirder one. And press into your forehead and your forehead back into your hands. Hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring your hands back down to your knees. Let your chin come toward your chest. Roll your head to the right and toward the left. Right and left. Nice and slow and controlled. Right and left. Now come back to center. This is a fun little exercise now to stretch the muscles of your eyes. So everyone, look up as if you were looking at 12 o'clock on the clock. Don't move anything else. And then bring your eyeballs to 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Reverse direction. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And marvel at the fact that that was harder in one direction than the other direction. What does that even say? Slide yourself forward onto the edge of your chair, holding on. Remember, balance is key for people with balance issues. Extend your right leg forward. Hello, look, I can wave to you with my foot. And roll the ankle. 1, 2, 3 in one direction. Roll the ankle in the other direction. 1, 2, 3. Now flex your foot. Point, flex, point, flex, and point. Rebend your knee, put your right foot down, extend your left leg forward, roll the ankle. 1, 2, 3, roll it in the other direction. 1, 2, and 3. Flex your foot, point, flex, and point. Rebend your left knee, replace the left foot down onto the ground. Okay, first intermediate stretch of today. Cross your right ankle to your left knee. Figure 4 legs here. Now, you might already be feeling stretch, but to get a little more, bring your forearms to your right shin, pressing your right knee toward the ground, making one line-ish, one horizontal line-ish with your right shin. Lean forward. And if you have a little more, because we're at all different levels of flexibility, slide your right fingertips toward the ground, slide your left fingertips toward the ground, and let your head hang. And come all the way back up, uncross your leg, and now bring your left ankle to your right knee. So now, remember, with yoga, you stop where you are. So, and you'll even notice that from one side to the other, you're a little different. So notice even my left knee is a little higher on this side than it is on the other side because I have a slight hip imbalance. Most of us have imbalances, it's fine. And bring your forearms to your shin, pressing your left knee toward the ground. And then if you'd like, slide your hands forward, reaching toward the floor, letting your head hang. And come all the way up, uncross. Take your right hand to the back of the chair. I have a high back chair, but if you have a medium back chair, you can bring your hand to the top of the chair. Take your left hand to your right knee. So right hand back, left hand to right knee. Sit up nice and tall, twist, looking back over your rear shoulder. Coming back to center. Going the other way, right hand comes to your left knee. Take your left hand to the back of the chair. Sit up nice and tall. Breath in. As you exhale, twist. And come back to center. Now begin to pick up your feet like you're marching in place. So for some of you, you're probably thinking to yourself, this is very slow. And that's okay. Remember, warm up is key. Even in chair yoga, keep picking your knees up, keep putting your feet down, bring your arms up overhead. Now you've added a balance challenge. Keep picking your knees up, keep putting your feet down. If you'd like to advance this a little more, straighten out your legs, lift the legs up with your knees straight. I'm turning just so you can see. And now you've made this a core exercise. Granted, if you just turned in your chair, try not to kick the person or family member next to you. That's not a way to make friends during this time of social isolation. Come back to center, social distancing, perdón. And place your feet flat on the ground. Bring your right leg out to the side. So slide your hips forward toward the edge of your chair. Bring your right forearm to the top of your right thigh. Reach your left arm up alongside your left palm toward the ground, or what we call in yoga, extended side angle pose. Nice side stretch here on the left side of the body. Now reach your left arm up toward the ceiling, right hand toward your right shin, and straighten your right leg. For seated triangle pose. While you're in this pose, flex your right foot, peel your toes back toward your face. You have a little more flexibility. You can reach your hand all the way down to your right ankle. And come all the way up. Right knee pulls in, and back to center. Slide to the other side of the chair. Left knee out to the side. Bring your left forearm to the top of your left thigh. Right arm alongside your right ear, palm down for extended side angle pose. Getting a stretch along the right side of the body. Now bring your right arm up toward the ceiling. Yes, I have very long arms. It's not a camera trick. And straighten out your left leg, bring your left hand to your left shin, flexing your left foot, peeling your toes back. And if you have a little bit more flexibility, slide your left hand down to the left ankle. Now I have a good deal of flexibility and I'm feeling this stretch. So my email, I said chair yoga is not necessarily easy, meant it. Come all the way back up, left knee pulls in, and begin to march your feet back and forth. So again, just warming up the hip joints here. Now we're taking our feet out and in, march them out and in So a lot of people do think that stretching, keep going, is something that happens in a static environment, that you're just holding poses and that's it. But without warming up the body, without generating some type of heat, it's very hard to stretch. My science people out there know that you can't make any material more malleable without a little heat or some kind of catalyst. So here we go. And march in place. Bring your arms out to the side, arms up overhead. Keep marching. Hook your thumbs, reach through your fingertips, and lean over to the right. Now, if this is hard for you to maintain your balance, you can start marching. Come back to center, reach over to the other side. Come back to center, bring your arms out to the side. Keep marching, take breaks when you need to. 3 little circles forward, 1, 2, 3. 3 little circles back, 1, 2, 3. Bring your arms up overhead and down, up, down, up, and down. Good. Straighten out your legs. Hands to the edge of the chair. Flex your feet. Reach your right hand down for your right shin. If you can reach for your ankle, fine. If you can place your hand or the bottom of your foot, even better. You're holding on to the chair with your left hand for balance. Come all the way back up. Right hand to the chair now and hold on. Use your grip. Bring your left hand down to your left shin. Maybe all the way down to your ankle. Maybe even over the sole of the foot. Come all the way back up. Cross your right leg over left leg now, as if you were sitting in a skirt. You never sat in a skirt. I'm sure you've seen somebody do this. Bring your right hand to the back of the chair, left hand to the outside of your right knee, twist and look back over your rear shoulder. It's the same spinal twist that we did before with a little bit of extra dimension by crossing the right leg over the left leg. Come back to center, uncross, left over right, left hand goes back, right hand to the outside of your left thigh, and then twist looking back over your left shoulder. Coming back to center, straighten your legs, flex your feet, point, flex, point, 2 more, flex, point, 1 more flex, and point. Now lift your right leg up and lower, left leg up and lower. Notice that I'm holding on for balance. Right leg up and lower, left leg up and lower, right leg up and lower, left leg up and lower. Adding on, right leg up, reach your left hand for your right shin and lower, left hand down, right hand to left shin and lower, left to right and lower, right to left and lower. Rebend your knees, stand up. Now we are standing. So for this next part, I'm going to turn my chair sideways. The long part of my mat is behind me. You don't have to move your chair at all if that's not something that's available to you. Otherwise, just follow along. So next part of these activities are chair squats. So if you have arms of your chair, you can use your arms of your chair for balance. Bend your knees, sit down into your chair, and then stand up. Not so bad, right? Okay, we're trying to do this 20 times. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now we're going to take a break here. If you're finding that easy and you want to like level that up a little bit, extend one leg forward, heel rest on the ground. Y'all see that? The leg is almost out of frame. I'll move myself back. Leg forward, press into your left foot. 10 more. Up, down 1, up, down 2, up, down 3, up, down 4, up, down 5. Other side. Bend your right knee, straighten your left leg. 5 more. Up, down 1, up, down 2, up, down 3, up, down 4, up, and down 5. Rebend your left knee, stand up, and walk to the back of the chair. Back to our regularly scheduled program for stretching. So why the squats? Again, part of sitting in a chair is that your glute muscles are like atrophying as we're sitting all day long. And that can cause back pain, weakness, problems walking, problems with standing. So chair squats are a great way to make sure your quads and your glutes are still activated, and it helps us warm up to stretch. Make your way to the back of your chair. Hopefully while I was gabbing, you had time to move your chair. Bring your hands to your chair and begin to walk your feet back. So your legs are straight, arms extended, head comes down between your arms. This is like a downward facing dog in not chair yoga. It is an amazing shoulder stretch, back of the leg stretch. Press into your hands, walk your feet forward, come back up to stand. Nice big breath in. As you exhale, walk your feet back. Arms are extended, head down through your arms. Press into your hands, walk your feet in, come all the way back in, breath in. As you exhale, walk your feet back. Head down between your arms. Press into your hands, come back in. Take your left hand to the chair, right hand to your right hip. So this is going to require us, sometimes you might have to face away from the screen, no problem. Remember, I can't see you, do what you have to do. Left hand to the back of the chair, right hand to your hip. Bring your right leg out to the side. Now that first one is a doozy. So if you're like, oh, yeah, it gets easier. Trust. Right leg lifts out to the side and lower. Right leg lifts out to the side and lower. One of the reasons why this is such a doozy is because this is activating a different part of your gluteus muscles. Your glute medius, which is chronically weak in a lot of people and causes a lot of false sciatica. So it's very good for you. So 3 out to the side, left hand still on the back of the chair. Now come up onto your tippy toes, working your calf muscles, lower on a 3 count. 3, 2, 1, tippy toes, lower on a 3 count. 3, 2, 1, tippy toes, lower on a 3 count. 3, 2, and 1. Now I'm going to bring the chair to the other side of the mat. Feel free to simply face away from the camera. Right hand to the back of the chair, left hand to your hip, leg out to the side, lift up and lower down, lift up and lower down, lift up and lower down. 3 more calf raises, come up onto your tippy toes, lower 3, 2, 1, lift up, lower 3, 2, 1, lift up, lower 3, 2, and 1. Both hands to the back of the chair. Walk your feet back, take a giant step forward with your left foot, quad and hip flexor stretch using the chair for balance. Bend your right knee, back heel stays on the ground, tuck your tailbone under. So this is your tailbone, tuck under means point it backwards and feel that stretch on the back half and this hip flexor. Now straighten your front leg. I'm walking myself back. Bring your hands down either to the seat of the chair. And now we're stretching the back of the front leg. Walk your hands back up the chair. Step up, switch legs. Right leg goes back, right heel comes down, bend your left knee, tuck your tailbone under, feeling the stretch on the back hip flexor and the back half by lowering that heel down. And straightening your front leg. Again, I just have to shuffle back a bit and walk your hands down toward the seat of the chair, keeping both legs straight. And walk your hands back up. Take your right hand to the chair, walk your feet back together. Now hold on to the back of the chair as you turn yourself away from the chair, feeling a shoulder stretch. Come back to center, Other side, I'm gonna give you my best angle right now because I don't feel like moving the chair. Left hand to the chair, and then walk away, facing forward. Coming back to center, and now grabbing the chair, recentering it, or recentering yourself, and coming back to sit down. Pausing here for a moment, noticing how your mind feels right now and how your body feels right now. So the last 5 minutes that we have together today is for our short little chair stretch and workout is some mindfulness meditation. It's really important that you recognize that there's no wrong way to meditate. Some people feel super relaxed and some people feel really anxious and everything in between. So just follow along and notice what's alive for you today. Place your hands right here on your chest. Close your eyes if that's available to you. Otherwise, just stare down at the ground and take a nice deep breath in. And as you exhale, sigh it out. As you take a nice deep breath in, feel your chest rise. And as you exhale, feel your chest fall. And now become very still. Try not to move. And notice that even though your eyes are closed and your body is still, the mind can still feel very active. And we settle the mind by drawing our focus to the breath, to the physical sensation of the chest rising and falling with each breath. And we notice what's there. Worry or relaxation, contentment, exhaustion. Whatever you're feeling right now, there's no right or wrong to it. It just is. Notice if you can see where the mind goes without judging. And if you'd like to let your hands fall back into your lap, please at any time do so. And if you find it comforting to feel your heart beat under your hands, please keep your hands wherever they feel happiest. And as you are sitting there, keep noticing the ground beneath your feet, and the chair beneath your seat. Notice the breath as you breathe in and out. And send yourself gratitude for showing up today in the midst of an incredible situation to take care of yourself. Remember, you cannot pour from an empty cup. And in this time, when you are busy caring for everyone around you, remember to take care of you. Make yourself a little promise to check in with yourself daily and to do something for yourself each and every day for your own well-being. And if we each did that, what a different place this world would be. Take one more deep breath in. And as you exhale, sigh it out. Let your eyes float open. Come back into the room. Thank you so much for joining me, colleagues. It was great to connect with you. And I recorded this session and will make it available to administration to send out to all of you if you need it again. And if you'd like more sessions, please let me know. I teach a very active yoga class at 7 o'clock tonight. And that's an hour long of move and groove. So if you want more, you can go to my website, highenergyfusionyoga.com, or send me an email and I'll send it to you. Be well, be safe. You're not alone. We've got you covered. Take care.